Hello everyone. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment saying where you're from and when you watched. That way, YouTube will continue to show you stories like this. Now, let's get started. Asterisk, I stood before the only remaining door, filled with fear but also knowing that there was no way back. When I touched the cold handle, a dark aura rushed into my body, making me suffocate. The door opened, revealing a large room covered in ash, and that ash seemed to be the remains of hundreds of burned-out candles. On the wall were streaks of dried blood that stretched into a scribbled line. All must pay. I trembled, realizing that this was the center of the ritual where the curse began. In that moment, the voices of my lost friends rang out simultaneously, blaming, resenting, screaming in my head. They said that I was the one who led them down this path, that I was the one who opened the book, that I was the one who called that monster. I screamed in denial, but it was useless, because from the darkness, familiar figures appeared. Kai, Mai, Wang, and even the friend who had just disappeared, all with deep black eyes and distorted faces. They approached me, heavy footsteps and cold breaths, mouths repeating, "You will pay." I retreated, but the door behind me disappeared, leaving me trapped in the midst of the vengeful spirits. I tried to run around the room, but each figure turned into dozens, hundreds, covering the whole place. Cold hands grabbed my shoulders, held my arms tightly, and dragged me to the floor. I panicked and begged for forgiveness, but the only response was a horrible, twisted laugh. Suddenly, in the middle of the room, a giant black book appeared, dozens of times thicker than before, wide open with blood-stained pages. The red words clearly appeared. "The curse of vengeance has been awakened." I felt my body being torn apart, my soul sucked into the pages. I screamed silently, trying to hold on to the last bit of consciousness to write in the diary. But at that moment, from deep within the darkness, another path suddenly opened, a faint light shining out as if inviting me. I understood that if I did not follow, I would be completely swallowed by the wrath of the vengeful spirits. Stay tuned for episode 9 of Bloodstained Diary, Scary.